Another gorgeous evening, guys. Patrik and I been stalking the deers right in front of us. Two does. Me and Patrik going to a different spot. We are trying different stands. We got a nice box on almost every stand, but so far we didn't cross the line with them. So we got some time tonight, and let's see what we can see.
As we were approaching our tree stand, we spotted this nice 8-point buck. And that's when the stalking started. When it comes to deer stalking, one of the biggest challenges hunters face is blending in with the environment. I mean, let's be real. Deers have incredible senses. They can smell, see, and hear things that we can only dream of. So, how do we possibly hope to get close to them without being detected? It's all about understanding how to use the terrain to your advantage, how to choose the right gear, and how to move quietly and deliberately through the field. Deer are also incredibly attuned to their surroundings and can pick up even the slightest disturbance. So as hunters, we need to be extremely mindful of our own movement and presence in the woods. This means being aware of our scent, our noise levels, and our visual profile. It is a delicate balancing act. Really, we need to be close enough to get a shot, but not too close to spook the deer. Finally, there is an issue of patience. Deer stalking is not quick fix, but if you are willing to put in the time and effort, the rewards can be incredible. After many attempts of trying to draw my bow without the deer seeing me, finally he gave me an opportunity. He put his head down, turned broadside, and gave me a shot.
Deer came 5 yards from me. I almost sniffed my neck.
What?
I mean, she came right here. I could hear her stepping. Did you hear? Yeah, man, I can hear her walking here. I'm like, please.
I had to. That's the only shot that I had.
That's what I would do the same thing, buddy.
I really didn't want to take that coordinate shot.
That's fine.
It was a shot, but I mean, it wasn't at 40 yards.
How you feel about the shot?
I think it was in the right spot, but he ducked. It might have been just a little tad bit behind, but it was good.
It was good?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
And then fine.
No, you had a good shot. Awesome. Well, let's give it a time and yeah. Well, guys, that was pretty exciting. I mean, we were coming to our new spot, new stand, and we saw this buck here. Patrik just made an incredible stalk at him, and it worked out. I mean, he was just standing on one spot. He knew something's going on. He saw us when we came because we bumped him.
Yeah, we bumped him, and he just stopped at like 60 yards from us, and you were standing right here, and I just crawled up to that bush where my bow is, up there, and he was about 40 yards from me.
So I was waiting here because I was with the camera behind Patrik. I mean, I had the doe came, I can hear her walking. She came like 10 yards from me and she blew at me. And I thought that's it. I thought that's over. And yeah, I mean, like the buck was still standing there. I mean, incredible, incredible. So I'm so happy. I mean, Patrik took the shot, 40-yard shot. He was practicing all summer long. He got it. But Patrik said it was a great shot. And yeah, so yeah, let's wait and we'll go see him soon. Yeah, it's a blood. It's a hair and a blood. We found where Patrik shot him. He was standing right here. And I was up there. Patrik was right up there, right from, where is that tree? Right up there. We know that's a hit. It's a hit. And here is the arrow. So let's see. How much? Oh, I think the arrow went all the way through. See?
Yeah, but there's no bubbles.
Oh, I mean, it's a good blood. No, there is maybe a bubble in it.
Oh yeah, there is.
There is. I think you got him. I think you got him good. So we found the arrow and we got a good blood over here, so we know he went that way. And the arrow penetrated all the way. Yeah, thank God for the Luminox.
Or this arrow wouldn't have been found.
No. So we can maybe take another few steps and see if it's gonna find more blood. It's dark already. We found the arrow. And we are gonna back out. We got an arrow. We think Patrik hit one lung. We're gonna review the footage at home on the big camera and see where exactly he hit it. We tracked the deer properly 60 yards. We tracked the deer. So we're gonna let it be. It's gonna be a cool night, and we'll be back tomorrow morning. So we'll see you in the morning. We are back. It's morning. Patrik has a sleepless night.
Cold.
It's pretty cold, and we're gonna pick up where we left it last night. The dew is just lifting up. It's pretty wet outside, but hopefully we're gonna find a blood trail and we're just gonna find him pretty soon. That's our plan. So let's go. When we review the footage last night on a big camera, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. The deer ducked, but I think the arrow, the placement of the arrow was good. So we're just gonna keep looking.
Yesterday at around 6 o'clock we spotted this buck, and I made a nice 15-yard stalk on him that put me 40 yards from him, and I made a beautiful shot. We tracked him yesterday about 60 yards, and today we came back, decided to look for him. We reviewed the footage and we saw that the footage was pretty good and the shot looked solid, and we just came back here today. We found him and he's 15 yards from where we stopped yesterday, which is awesome. It was difficult because he was alert when we came, because we kind of bumped him, but we sat down and just started crawling on my hands and knees and just hid right behind the bush and sat up on my knees, and I smoked him. Last year I started hunting with my bow, and I didn't get anything last year because I only really wanted to shoot 30 yards. That was my max. And we had a lot of does come in, but I wanted to shoot big deer. But this year I've been practicing a lot and I extended my range. I'm very comfortable from 20 all the way to 40 yards. And this deer stood out 40 yards from me and I smoked him.
But this is the first archery buck for Patrik.
Ever, yeah.
Ever. So you know what you gotta do now. Fill up the tag.
Yeah. It may not be the biggest buck, but it's just a start. It's my first buck ever with the bow, and still have a 6-pointer, big 6, that we're going after this season, and hopefully we'll get him as well. Yep. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.